We appreciate y'all stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into what we about to talk about. Because it's some egregious activities that forced us to podcast on a Tuesday.
Sean P. Diddy, a.k.a. He had mad AKAs throughout there.
The one that
all of them on the indictment.
Puff Daddy was in there, but my favorite one wasn't in there, Puffy.
But apparently it happened after the Puffy phase.
That's
this
what
indictment.
saying.
This is what he was saying on there.
Yeah, because I did read a good portion of the paperwork, and it was basically like 2008.
Exactly.
He used his enterprise to
he brings up, Bomani brought this up on his joint, and I didn't realize it either. In the indictment, one of his AKAs was PD. Do you remember that era?
No.
I no one remembers that era.
I did see that.
Was that when he had the mohawk? Yo? Was that when he was PD?
Yo.
That's when he purchased all the oil, yo.
No, that's when he became Fed, yo. That's when he really turned on us.
Became the Fed and
Damn
got 7,000 pounds of baby oil, yo.
I
like,
said,
this guy is weird, bro.
I said, I was.
He just had it in buckets,
yo,
just in the room.
That much baby oil is crazy. What are you doing, bro?
When I was reading it,
it's mad weird, yo.
I know everybody didn't get to it yet. When I sent the other joint, I was like, yo. I said this might be the most egregious line,
the wildest
and I
dude
sent
of all
the line.
time.
It said 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. That's some of the that's up there with the wildest. We done seen some wild stuff since all this whole Diddy stuff to bring it up.
That's how you know
crazy.
Yo, I don't want to put it allegedly, yo. That seemed like you up to a bigger nasty purpose, yo.
Somebody on Twitter, on Twitter said I think it was he said they got more. He had more oil than Saudi Arabia, yo.
Saudis.
That's crazy.
Yo, this nigga. Oh, man. Yo, he's a wild guy, bro.
Oh,
listen, the feds came down on that man. We knew this was coming, bro.
No bail.
We knew this was coming.
They put it out. No bail.
I didn't know that.
He's cooked.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Sex trafficking charges.
What's the years looking like? Did they got the charges on there yet? Did they say like
not
that?
Not the amount of years, but they got
years?
Sex trafficking.
And they gonna only pile on as they keep...
racketeering, firearms with the serials or whatever knocked off of it. Kidnapping. It's so much, man. And then I heard them talk about I read it, but then I heard it sounded even worse when somebody's reading and talking about the whole joint.
Yo,
like
when
the
they
indictment.
was reading it off, I thought it was fake. I thought it was AI generated.
Yeah, yo, definitely like a
They
Batman
kept saying
villain.
freak offs. I thought that was fake.
The fact that freak offs is an official term in an indictment is crazy.
I didn't know it was real. I thought it was fake.
That's
I thought somebody
crazy,
made
Mike.
that. I had to go look it up. Like this was a legit announcement.
They kept mentioning
freak
offs too. It's gonna be in the dictionary.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all though. A lot of people going down, yo. A lot of people going down. Because I don't care who you are, bro. If I go to a party and it even start giving me the slightest weird vibe, I'ma just leave. Like, all right, yo, I holler at y'all. I appreciate the invite. Boom, get out. But if you stay for the 10,000-pound oil session while he's recording somebody while getting them against their will type stuff, everybody has to go to prison, yo.
I don't want to put this
Everybody
on.
has to go to prison,
They said the freak offs
yo.
would last, some of them will last for days.
I don't want to put
Yo,
this.
What are you doing
day
for
long
days?
freak offs? It's crazy.
You mean people are sleeping? They said they had hotels. They would stock in the rooms with oil and lube, and then when they would mess the rooms up, they would have people that had worked for them cleaning it up. This is crazy.
No, it's not funny. Yo, lock this man under the jail if this is true. Allegedly right now, but like, good God, bro.
They said he was beating people. He got all type of charges. A lot of this ain't funny. Like if it's all true.
It's definitely
it's not funny.
Because there's even more sinister.
It's not funny, but it's unbelievable, yo.
You kind of gotta. I guess we could say
crazy
on the terrible side, victims and anybody of whatever happened with the diddler, man.
Oh yeah, he gotta go to jail.
Yeah, I mean,
but we've been on that. Like everybody that watches
the laughs gotta like this is nuts, bro.
It's been so many rumors.
It's so wild.
Years.
First off, just alone, like Twitter is so petty with how they word it. Like Sean P. Diddy Combs' house raided with 1,000-pound bottles of baby oil and lubricant. I'm like, yo, this nigga crazy. Yo, he wow, yo.
This is
gotta
what,
lock him under the prison,
listen,
yo.
I know.
Gotta
My
lock him
man
under
was
the
talking
jail.
about that. My man Kendrick was saying, "Fan, yo, this is
Ultimate fan behavior, yo.
This is the fan
But
of
I
fans,
blame
yo.
everybody.
Fan of the decade, yo. Fan of the century so
He
far.
might be the.
Oh, no. There was another fan out
But
there.
know what?
It's
But I'm
but right
always-
now, most recent. This is nasty.
Hip-hop fan of the decade.
I'm always one of them people though that like, yo, I blame everybody around it. Cause like if you grown, yo,
'Cause it's not just
and
him.
you're not scared, like
At
yo,
all.
you
It
gotta
can't
be like,
last that long
Even
if it's just
if
him.
it's something like it never go out and you go do a podcast and nothing about it. If you just check them, if that's really your man's, like yo, I'm not with no stuff like that. Like bro, I'm out of here.
You know what though? I don't want to put this on. This is not an indictment on Fab, but I look at that video totally different now.
He looked mad scared.
Yes.
Yo, Fab looks scared
Because
like,
he asked them, when are we going to do it again?
Yeah. What you mean, come party with?
Did you hear what I said?
And Diddy was aggressive with it, yo. He was scared, yo.
He asked him, when
Know
are
what
you
I
going to
think?
do it again, Mike?
Know what I think? I think Fab saw something that
What
scared
is
him.
the
yo.
what does the again apply?
That's what we're talking about. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to imply
It was-
anything.
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
lie, it was a lot.
That's just a sprinkle on there. I don't
It
know what's
was-
on the videos they got. They said they got video evidence. Mike.
Y'all wanna be honest?
We've been honest.
There's a lot of people with them suits on at them Diddy parties, yo.
It's a lot of people.
I think this is gonna change the infrastructure of like the entertainment industry for black people for years, bro.
They say
forever, yo.
The vast majority of the industry is
Everybody like Diddy, my man.
deviants and degenerates, yo. Like, so if it can help,
only makes sense.
If it can help, at least try to. If
I might finally have a track that get on, yo. Non-weird stuff. Somebody that would say,
If
yo,
it-
that's
if it
weird,
can-
yo. Why you doing that?
If all this stuff is true, because we don't know if everything is true. We
Yeah,
do.
it's all alleged.
What we do know is what happened on that video in that hotel.
Exactly.
Cassie, we
That's
do know
really
that.
what just got this shit like.
And
rocket shit.
that's not funny. Like I don't
That's-
laugh about
that's
shit like
wild,
that.
yo.
That's crazy. Like yo,
When
this
they came
motherfucker crazy.
That was one of those joints where it's like, based on how he moved, it wasn't like shocking that it could happen, but it still was just shocking. I think the fact that it was like, yo, there's cameras here,
a
and he was
hotel.
just so. The ego and the arrogance was like,
He didn't even
whoa,
care.
you would do that in a pub, like in a hotel, crazy. So that's what made the public opinion of everything. Because normally you still have people, oh yeah, even with rumors and things that seem to be true.
I feel like
But
that's
that
just
public
good.
opinion made everybody go, all right, yo.
I just feel like
We
that's
got-
good for a societal reason. You always got to have people that's going side by side. But when you see a video, like that,
yeah.
ain't nothing you can say.
And then the
about
apology was crazy.
it. Crazy.
Yeah, and
After years of saying you didn't do anything,
yeah, and if you ever saw Squid Games, Diddy is definitely like a person that would participate in that. Now after this,
I think Mr. Handman was the best ever. Like,
Yeah.
because you know what he was
Had
doing
the-
there. You remember when he got to in the end of the Dragon joint? It was the fight
he had
tournament.
everybody fiend out.
He
there.
had them fiend out
he had all the dope
downstairs.
fiends downstairs. I forgot about that until
All
literally
the
like 30
ladies
seconds ago.
was doped out down there, yo. And he was selling guns and drugs and everything too, yo. He was Mr. Handman.
Oh,
bro.
was Mr. Handman.
Yo.
Pause.
You know what I always,
Salute to Bomami for that, yo. Bomami,
Yeah,
you
shout
gotta
out
listen to
Bomami.
Bomami.
That's
He's
funny.
hilarious.
You know what I always think though, like people that have the job in these type of situations where they have to watch footage of that, like that's people taking or just wild footage that's happened. That's a wild job, yo.
How do you do it?
I don't know because it's illegal to view certain things,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
they still.
I'm dropping down.
That's a wild job. How do you
I'm not
apply
doing
for
it.
that, or do you work and then they say, hey? We need someone to do this.
just show
Would
up
you
for
be
the
willing
job.
to do this? Like, I don't even know how that works.
What if you just show up for the job? You don't know that you just come out.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about the process for that.
No,
That
all
is-
them people involved in some freak stuff. I don't care who it is, yo. If you're a cameraman, yo, Diddy called me, yo.
You gotta
and
seek therapy
He
to
on
do
some
it.
like starting to try to rape people. I'm out of here, yo. What is going on,
You know
yo?
how you gotta get therapy, probably, yo.
Calling somebody.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot,
yo.
yo. They be seeing a lot of
That's
stuff.
sick,
yo.
bro.
I'm dropping dimes, bro.
But all of them is guilty, bro.
They just get
Like
paid.
everybody is guilty, bro. Like
Some people for sale, unfortunately, brother.
I'm talking about the feds though. Like they gotta watch the videos.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They said they got.
That's a
loads
wild.
of
That's
videos.
what I'm saying. That job is wild.
Those videos. Oh, you talking about those guys? I didn't think about that.
Yes, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying. Like that's a wild. How do you get that job?
Yeah, but they have to have. I think they do have to have mandated like therapy sessions.
Yeah,
because
'cause that's crazy.
Because there's no way you can just do that. Even with just like people who film like murders or something like that, and you got to watch that.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
You got to go through all that evidence.
I don't even know.
No, they force you. I think you got to take leave and get therapy and stuff like that. They do that with police and all that.
It's crazy.
That's true.
But what I'm saying is, do you even
apply?
Like, I don't even feel like that's a job you apply for. I feel like you get through the ranks or whatever, and they ask you. I don't know. They could reapply.
I think they.
But it's like it just seems weird that you would act like it's just that's a wild
Diddy
job.
review tape guy.
It's wild. You're gonna see some wild stuff.
I didn't think about that's an egregious job.
Somebody has to do it.
I thought you meant the people that was
assigned
taping
to
the
the task
act, like originally filming.
I would
the
assume
act.
it's whoever's assigned to the task force because it could be any case. So like YSL when they was reviewing those videos, they got to review all of those videos that they have within those cases.
Nah,
now that's state. That's not federal, so that's statewide.
If you
they got
similar kind of fashion, somebody got to review.
If you FBI, CIA, DEA, any of that, like they used to stuff like they be saying crazy stuff.
Like if I got a
body chopped into multiple pieces,
allegedly.
But
if you see the things that they were saying. The diddler was.
I don't know everything, so
that could really.
Bro,
kill you.
I'm already messed up.
I would have to quit, Like, let's say you gotta review PDF files. That's crazy. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. Could not do it, yo.
I guess, man, that's a hell of a job
It's
to
a hell
sign
of a
up for,
job,
bro.
Somebody's got to do it. I guess
people reviewing evidence
to put people away. That's But,
yeah, I'm tripping because originally when you said it, I thought you was talking about like the person that was filming whatever Diddy was doing. Yeah, I thought you was talking about the Diddy
that's
cameraman.
just a sick person. That's what
that's why I was saying it was a freak ball. I ain't mean that for like the person that has to review the court files because that's
prayers up for y'all,
cook, bro. Praying for you, dog. Like
the law enforcement though had to. They were supposed to get him today. It's Tuesday. What's today's date? It's Tuesday the 17th, but they got him Monday the 16th because they got. What was it called? They got a call to move in earlier. It sounded like that boy was trying to get out of town. It sounded like he was booking his trip to Bali or something, yo. Like
I feel bad for his kids though. Like I know they grown, but it's like, yo,
I don't
hear me out on your theory.
Yo,
right
you
there.
gotta think
hold on.
Before you go into that about the Suns, on your theory right there. I think he came back to New York to show that I knew this was coming.
Oh no, I know that. Yeah, I know
to
that.
show so he can get his bail. So he can then do the move you talking about. I think that might be the move. Yeah.
That and I also said when that Don Richard joint came out, I was like, yo,
that was nasty.
He might have tried to get. He might have tried to take
one from
allegedly take care of that
situations like he had.
Because they
what
said
was the name of that group? I'm forgetting the name of that group.
Danny Kane.
Danny Kane.
They said
came
whoever
out and said something.
one of the ladies is, he contacted her like 50 something times after she filed the lawsuit. They might have was just trying to save somebody's life. Allegedly. I don't know. But I'm just like,
I didn't even think about that.
It could have been multiple things happening, but whatever it was, they got a tip on something and said, we got to get him today.
He's on reckless mode.
Yeah.
Nah, he had multiple firearms allegedly too. So
rounds.
Yeah.
Multiple.
According, we just got to say, according to the indictment.
According to the indictment, he had multiple firearms.
You can see this publicly.
Yeah,
everybody can go see it.
Yeah.
Hey, I downloaded it.
Yeah. As you should.
Real.
But I on a serious note, I do feel bad for his kids because yes, they are grown. But if the stuff that they say about Diddy is true, you grew up in a house with that. Could you imagine?
Listen, Mike.
Could you like this? Like you, because we black, we look at it like they came up with money, right? But imagine being like 12, 13, right? You and your homeboys in the room playing 2K. Y'all come upstairs, and your dad has oiled up somebody and is R-wording them in the crib, bro. They scarred, bro.
Listen, bro.
They scarred, bro.
Rich, I think you're going to go where I'm
going. He had, like, I don't want to put, because they don't have any charges right now.
Mm-hmm.
They grown men, bro.
They are grown. But I'm saying that because like when he had the mohawk, that was like
I know when they were younger,
So
they probably saw things that they shouldn't have seen. I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
They were definitely victims of. They were victims, honestly.
But
and honestly, if your pops that weird, who's to say he didn't do nothing to them?
Now,
if they've ever been, if they are or were involved in anything, I will say it's unfortunate that because of their
they was
pops,
groomed into it. Their pop,
yes, I will
like,
say that.
Your father is your OG.
But what
your
I will also
like,
say is, you have a chance and a choice in life.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that,
and the son
it's
did
a
the
lot of
rap
stories,
song,
bro. It's a lot of stories.
The one son in the raps won't say name. You know who we talking about. that looks just like him did say y'all raided the wrong house.
Yes.
So even after stuff was happening, there was some boasting and bragging, kinda. That's all I'm saying. If there was
the one that looked like him.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
I thought he could rap too, yo.
Listen, bro.
I didn't know
I
all
like
this
some of
was
his
going on
songs.
in the background.
There's only one.
I didn't know all this was going on in the background.
There's only
I don't pay
one
attention to
son
this
that
kind of
doesn't
stuff.
seem to be like, at least in the older. Listen, man. Like, you know how to operate. You know if you see something crazy. If you was to see something crazy, you gonna go ahead and slide through there and just like be cool with that and just start joining in things and
But I'm
debauchery?
saying like theirs is so demented because it's your pops.
Listen, man.
Like this is the guy. Like my dad, I trust my dad more than anything in my
No, I hear
my
what- I definitely
grandfather.
hear what you're saying.
You feel me? Imagine if dad was like, no,
But eventually,
all them up
but
in
eventually-
time. Like yo,
Eventually,
that's
everybody
sick,
has
bro.
a chance
Again.
and a choice, man.
Yeah.
Victims, but also
Yes.
you got to,
Yeah, you
got
gotta-
to be accountable, my
Yeah,
brother.
accountability and
Y'all
therapy.
not 16, 17
And y'all
down.
wealthy enough to get it, but it's like, yo, if there's stuff, yo, if he got 1,000 bottles of oil and lube, it's no
Sorry,
telling
I'm
what they was walking through in the crib, yo.
That joint was the wild.
It's no telling what they was walking through in the crib. Like I'm like, what?
And you know what's
order
funny?
it from like
Average person to be
Amazon?
like, what do you even do with that? He had the truckload that they drop at Target.
He had a warehouse.
Somebody said he was
He had a
the
warehouse plug.
oil plug.
Yeah, he had a plug.
He was
He
moving
had
it
to.
like El
You
Chapo.
can't-
was moving his
I don't even think you can
moving
buy that
video.
type of quantity. I feel like that's just
that was too sick. I'm not
You
even
know
gonna
how
say it.
you know how if you go in the bank and you do $10,000 some kind of transaction.
Yeah, they gotta put
if
it
you
up.
buy over $100 or 10 bottles of lube, it should trigger something,
Yeah,
yo.
They should have to put the rest on hold, yo, until they
yo,
clear it.
you don't
yo.
need that much more, yo.
Yo, the party gift for the Diddy party is the baby oil and the lube.
But
yo.
think about how egregious this is.
Yo, days long
Yo.
still trip me out, yo. Days long.
Yo, that is so nasty.
Yo, you haven't
Dude, these niggas, they gotta do a whole like
Nobody want no
10-part docu
breakfast?
series on bro, yo.
You haven't even walked in Walmart and seen 1,000 bottles of lube.
That's
what
why I
I'm
said he
saying.
got the whole
They gotta go
stock.
to the
That should
back.
trigger something,
Yeah.
yo.
Like, come on.
That
got
should
the
trigger
whole
something with
shipment.
the FBI right
They
there.
should say,
when you got
the
ordering
whole
shit
bundle.
like
we'll
that.
get back with you.
Bundle.
We'll give you this amount, and we'll give you the rest of the order within 3 business days. That's how it should be at that point.
Yo,
yo.
Then send it to the proper authorities to review now to make sure
Yo
that
have
nothing
10
going
people
on.
working for him on a day-to-day basis, and he just tell them to go to different locations to get bottles of baby oil, yo.
This is an egregious offense. Yo.
You get 10 bottles from Walgreens.
It gets more
You get
egregious.
10 bottles from CVS. He's sick, bro.
Yeah, man.
The darkest of them all, yo.
Well, listen, this thing is gonna be playing out for a.
Oh, your
good while.
boy is locked in, son. You know me. I'm locked
Oh yeah,
in on all this.
I'm gonna talk to you after.
I'm locked in. OD. I've been watching all my crime joints. Whoo, my boy, what's his name? Goddamn, the lawyer you know. Oh man, he's a great guy, bro. He has it's him and his dad sometimes, and his dad
real?
works on like the Fed level. He was a lawyer. They both lawyers. He was a lawyer, so sometimes they'll break down cases. Or it's like watching this. I don't know what that's like. For
That's
me.
kinda hard.
I'm trying to figure out what that's like post game. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you
Post-game
watch
cases.
it, it's like my ESPN. It really is like my ESPN watching people break down crime stuff, yo. I love it. The lawyer you know is a great guy, yo. He's doing community work. Cause he tries to stay as biased as possible. You can clearly see it. The chat gonna be the chat. Unbiased, I'm sorry. He tries to stay as unbiased as possible. The chat gonna be the chat. They gonna say what they gonna say in the chat. You just gotta let that ride.
Yeah.
Try to have your moderators in there to handle things and get stuff out of there. There's too much going on, but you can only do but so much. But he plays both sides. He does well. But this one, he started doing the breakdown. I gotta watch the full one, yo. It was just a lot of defamatory things in the beginning of it. I didn't really see the necessity he was going in, like, cause they was giving the description of the freak offs, and he was like, listen, people can be nasty, but does that necessarily make him a criminal?
Yeah.
Like, he just does that kind of thing, yo. It's like, oh, yo, I like that.
Yeah.
Because you got to have that mind to be a lawyer, because I don't know how you do anything but lock this nigga under
Know
the
what's going to cook a lot
What?
of the... Know what might make Diddy end up free? He knows a lot of powerful people, and a lot of powerful people was at those parties.
If he
bro.
gets too egregious, they gonna.
He going down.
But
I'm
if-
gonna move on.
They gonna take him out before he can rap. They gonna Epstein him before he can rap, yo.
We have a lot to do. We have a.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't want anything happening to anybody.
God forbid. I shouldn't. That was we revert.
But you said Epstein, so that can be implied. Do you imply that how you take it?
Yeah.
We didn't say
we didn't.
We
say
don't. What
anything.
happened to
He
him?
was in solitary confinement.
What happened?
Yeah, he was locked up. You can get Epstein.
But they do got to get him away from the populace and whatever prison that he gonna be in, man. I don't want him around.
last thing.
Shit, 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
No.
He might like it in there. Yo.
That's what I'm saying. They got to keep him away from the population.
He gonna come in the shower happy. Yo.
He the first one. They got to keep him away.
Yo, remember when Dave Chappelle when yo was cutting the grass, yo, coming through, yo, that's gonna be Diddy in the shower.
They said you're gonna have to protect him from the inmates. Remember, I sent you earlier. They took the scene from Deadpool and Wolverine. When Gambit was like, "Ooh, I've been waiting my whole life for
make
this.
a name for
Make
myself."
a name for myself." They said when he was in
That
the
was
shower,
out of
when he was in the
pocket,
shower, that's how the death is gonna be.
Yo,
First shower, yo. He looking forward to it.
Nasty, yo.
Nah, they gotta do the diddler like how they did. You remember how they had Magneto locked up in that X-Men? It's gotta be like an elevator that brings you down into like a cell where only one person can get in and slide you some food through the tray, yo.
And they gotta put him where you gotta float all the way across to get to him. That's an elevator. He gotta be elevated in the middle of something.
He
so
gotta
he can't
be,
get to human.
yo, they got a super villain lock him away.
Salute to another one of my guys. He said he saw somebody say, "Yo, when he get to the can, yo, and get to the showers, he gonna slam the soap down."
Yo,
like Grump.
that's crazy.
Like Grump, nigga.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, a Grump slammer the soap is crazy, son. Yo, we gotta grow up, son. Yo, that's hilarious,
Yo.
though. Oh, man.
Yo, this is
Great episode. Yo, I love this kind of stuff. This was a bombshell, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we knew it was coming, but it still was a bombshell, bro.
he was. That's what they say when you know you going down. When somebody a billionaire. He started hanging with the common folks. The last like 2 weeks, yo, he been outside with
They
regular
caught him
people.
dapping him up outside the
Just
hotel.
regular-
He just dapping folk
walking,
up.
looking life
On the
show.
beach.
Like you knew, he
But-
knew.
He was just on the beach somewhere dapping folk
I
up.
hate to keep dropping the judgment hammer on him, but it's like, yo, he always pretended to be a good dude, yo.
I walk
Named
with-
himself Love, bro.
I walk with God. That was one of his phrases.
He named himself
always
Love.
pretended to be a good dude, and this guy was with
Allegedly.
1,000 bottles
Oh,
allegedly.
no, he's on videotape, man. Forget all that. I don't know about all the other stuff.
Beating people up in the hallways, women.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He named himself
That was
Love,
absolutely
bro.
crazy,
That's
yo.
that should have been really. That should have been.
They said when he started giving the publishing back, that's when we should have known. Yo.
Good one. Good
And when Cassie he dropped the bread off quick. Here you go, Cassie.
Yeah, that was day after.
The hallway was probably light.
It seemed like a lot of this popped off because arrogance and ego. I heard she asked for the bread, didn't even want to give the bread when he probably should have gave the bread up immediately. And then she said, "No, we going public with it," and here we are. So, I mean,
what it is, man.
You know,
And imagine all the
Cashing in them checks.
fallen bad boy artists that just come out. They all got documentaries now. Because now they not going to be scared to speak against Diddy now.
nobody's.
DeMario Winans going to come out. He forced me to be in the tub with the full suit on.
Oh.
No, allegedly that didn't happen. But it was a lot of weird stuff back then, yo.
Yeah,
he
but,
definitely got
we
off
can
the
talk about it, but we gonna get to it because it's a lot that's gonna be happening.
Absolutely.
A lot that's gonna be happening.
I'm gonna
The
figure
trial
out
of
my
the
name
century.
for real. I gotta figure out my name because the lawyer is out there. I gotta figure out my.
The OJ
crime
was the
name.
child of the last century. This
I
the
gotta
child
figure
of
out
the
my
century.
crime name so I can and start reporting to y'all live. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start coming live. Something. I gotta figure out how to do this because I love this crime
We gonna
stuff.
get to it.
I got stuff.
I'll think of a name.
It's
for it.
interrogations that I look at. I go back and repeat because I just like looking at the guys crumble in the interrogation. Yo, if there's a way that they're gonna do some kind of deposition on Diddy, and he gotta talk, because a deposition you gotta talk. Now the lawyer
Diddy
can
has so
tell
much
you.
money, his lawyer's not going.
The lawyers are going to tell you to say,
they're
yeah,
going to be interjecting the whole
I plead
time.
the fifth. I plead the fifth. All that, but I still want to watch.
That doesn't pertain to.
Do you remember Lil Wayne's deposition? You remember that Lil Wayne deposition? It's hilarious. I like stuff like that. That's one of my favorite things to watch.
You might like my job, yo. Just go to small claims court a lot, yo.
I might start.
You
doing
hear
that
some
on
of the
weekends.
dumbest stuff of
Do
my
they
of your
be
whole
open on
life.
weekends? Do they be doing that on
Bro,
weekends?
I think you could just request to
I
be a
might just
juror,
start.
yo.
No, not being a juror. I'm just gonna go be in the. It's
You can
public.
go walk in there. Yeah,
I'm,
you can
that's
just
what
go
I'm
walk in
saying.
and
I'm gonna
watch
just
a
come
case
in
if
on a
you want.
Saturday afternoon and just go watch some cases.
It's crazy the stuff people say.
There's so much going on in the world, man. No,
crazy
this
the
Diddy
stuff
stuff was
people say.
crazy though. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta get him out of here. It's done.
Yeah.
Diddler.